going on right now on the internet, on Facebook, and in the Torah world, that there's a certain congregation in South Florida that they're inviting the biggest missionary in history to their shul to inspire the congregation. So that's how ridiculous it is. And this is supposedly a modern Orthodox community, a big community in Southern Florida. And this individual is known to be a missionary. It's not a motivational speaker like Tony Robbins or somebody that comes and pumps you up. That it's okay, so what if he's not Jewish? This individual is a missionary. He says, I'm a missionary. And this shul is bringing the wolf into the flocks and telling them, here, just choose which one you want to bite. So, Baruch Hashem, there are a few brave individuals and a very brave rabbi from the community that is fighting against it. And Baruch Hashem, many people on the internet are supporting it and saying what they have to say. And this is fighting the war of Hashem. This is literally a golden calf that the Erev Rav, that the mixture in us that is not holy, that wants to make us fail. Erev Rav is somebody that looks like me, but it's not coming from me. So somebody can be dressed with a very nice beard and a very big yarmulke and talk the words of the Torah, and that's an Erev Rav. It comes and he stabs you when you're not noticing, or more worse than that, he injects you with lethal injection. So this Erev Rav, between us, they come to make us fail. So this is a golden calf. And when you see something like that, we have an obligation as a good Jew to warn other people. It's an obligation. It's not a choice right now. So in this particular case, this is an obligation. Somebody is now coming and putting in jeopardy innocent souls, bringing a wolf dressed in a dress of a lamb, and I'm just coming to inspire you. Baruch Hashem, we have a lot of Jewish inspirational speakers. We don't need more. We could use some more, but we have enough good ones. You don't need to bring a missionary into your synagogue. And unfortunately, the innocent people around it are the ones who are getting hurt by that. And very few people stand up and say what they want to say, what they should say. Unfortunately, there's not enough people standing up and saying what they need to say. So that's the exact same story that happened with Ayov. Came up Paro and say, I'm now coming now to destroy this nation. And he has 3 advisors. So Bilam was a Rasha. Yeah, he right away advised him. Yeah, make them slaves. Make them be slaves to you. Yitro was a man and says, no, I protest. Don't touch them. I mean, Yitro didn't have power to do anything, but at least he stood and he says, don't touch them. Don't mess with them, in other words. But Ayov decided to be quiet. So now he got midah keneged midah, a measurement against measurement. Because the Kadosh Baruch Hu says, you couldn't say something. You couldn't stand up and protest and say, hey, don't touch them. They're harmless. So we see that exact same thing is happening in our generation. Minutes before Mashiach is coming, we're experiencing the exact same thing. That we have an Ayov that is willing to sit quietly and say, okay, I don't want to open my mouth now. I don't want to be the one who's going to get now screamed at and bashed against. And people are, my brother-in-law also, he got into the whole argument. He knows how to present a case. He's a lawyer. And he also went and started stirring it up. And then he came to me. He's like, did I do the right thing? I feel I made more of a mess. I told him, you did the right thing. People need to stand up and say their opinion and to say out to the world, no, this is not okay. This is not okay. So we're still suffering from it in our day. So here we have the exact